All right, guys, here is 2043 Resort Street. Pretty nice street here in Navarre, in Holley by the Sea. Newer construction across the street. There's also that extra side pull-in driveway area. So all brick exterior here. I don't see any hurricane coverings on this one. I will say that I think the new carpet was put in for a reason, because I have a super sensitive nose to cat smell, and I feel like I can smell it in here a little bit. We have a formal dining room over here on the left hand side when you come in. Pretty spacious. I don't know if it'll fit a 10 top. I would say no on that end. Let me come around this way and then I can go ahead and show you that. I would say an 8 top would be probably the largest you could get in here. The grout is pretty dirty in here. That could be some of the cat smell. I definitely would clean this. It's amazing what if you get it cleaned with steam cleaning. Sorry, I can't talk today. You know, I have good days and bad days. So I think that could do wonders in here. The grout would look brand new, and it might help with some of that smell. Over here we have a laundry room with additional storage and a utility sink. I will say though about the cat smell, most people probably wouldn't smell it. I'm just really sensitive to it. So we just have a regular size 2-car here. Nothing crazy or extra large. Looks like they have a little built-in pull down attic stairs for additional storage in here. But I definitely can smell it slightly, so just to be aware of that. Sorry, I thought that was the garage door light, and it was not. Very large master in here. Very big master, actually. Tray ceilings in here. There is popcorn still left in this house. The paint looks to be in pretty good shape overall. Looks like we have blinds throughout. I mean, this is a huge master. I know it's hard to tell. I mean, you could have a king-size bed in here and a seating area, or a desk, or a treadmill, or a couple of both. So very large master here. Into the master bath, you can see we do have some gold hardware still on the doors. Really nice size walk in here. I would do a whole nother row of hanging shelves right there, going all the way around. You could double up that space real easily. We have a jetted tub here in front of the window with a nice little chandelier. Double vanity. It looks like they've probably upgraded the light fixtures and mirrors, but I still kind of think they could be upgraded again. But it's the vanities overall look in pretty good shape. Like, it's not a huge vanity, but it's a double vanity. We have a water closet over here, and then a walk-in shower, which you could bring out and make so much bigger. And the track's actually pretty clean. This is my favorite go-to. I love to see those tracks. So it's pretty good in here, actually. It could use a fine-tuning cleaning, but I feel like those metal tracks are the telltale of how clean it is. All right, so let me now go and show you I'll go through the kitchen first and show you that. So kitchen, we have a pantry over here, black granite countertops, original cabinetry, but they're solid wood, so you could paint them, but they're not soft close. Doors are doors, they're pretty loud. But you could switch out those hinges though too. I'm not sure if you guys know that, to the soft close one. So nice, real stone tile backsplash. I'm not sure what kind of stone it is. Nice square modern sink was installed here with the separate garbage disposal. All the appliances look pretty new. They might be brand new, I didn't read. Well, the fridge doesn't look brand new. But you have an ice dispenser and water dispenser in the refrigerator. Typical kind of closet size pantry here. See, look, you can see what the grout originally looked like back there. Like a light colored, kind of like a beige pink. And then you can see how dark it gets here in the kitchen. So super easy fix though. Nice big island in here, big breakfast nook. You could definitely get a 6 top over there as well. This fixture kind of doesn't go in the kitchen. It looks a little dated for the kitchen, but recessed lighting in the kitchen. Again, there is popcorn though in the house. So we have some dividers here kind of dividing the space into the main living area, which this is a really nice living space. I don't know how I feel about these light configurations. I feel like that was probably very specific to the furniture that they had with the 2 lights on the side of the ceiling fan. But a very big living space in here. Very spacious. And then we have an office over here with hardwood floors. I do see some animal scratch marks here. They're not really bad. I know they're really hard to see in the video. Let me see if I can get some in the glare of the light. So a few right here coming in and out of the room. But a really nice office space, and you've got the double doors here going into that space. Over here on the front side of the house, we have the first bedroom. Lines throughout the house here. We've got some glass closet doors on this side. Hey guys! So average size room, good for a queen bed. And let's see, we got the hall bath here. You could probably do double vanity if you wanted to redo this, because there's a little bit of wasted space over here next to the toilet. And then bathtub's in pretty good shape actually. Not too bad, pretty clean overall. It's just this grout in here, I feel like that needs a good scrubbing. Because overall the rest of the house is pretty clean, which kind of gets me with that smell. Like that slight, it's barely there, but I can smell it, so. Second bedroom here, again, this is probably the smallest of the 3. Oh, I will show you this too. So they did paint latex over oil, so all the paint is going to scratch off. Unfortunately, there's no way to fix that unless you sand it all down or redo all the trim work. So everything is going to scrape where your hands touch all the time. That's very unfortunate. Let me see the doors, or if it's just the trim. Yes, it is in fact the doors as well. You can see that's just scratching right off. So a painter who they hired for cheap that didn't know exactly everything that they were doing properly. I know because I've made that mistake myself and painted latex over oil. But this one does have a 3rd full bath, so maybe worth considering dealing with the paint. And it has a pool. So this one, same thing, pretty clean overall in here. It's not very bright in here. There's one light bulb out in this bathroom, but you could potentially do a double vanity over here as well. So this one's got tons of natural light in the later half of the day, being that the sun's on the back side of the house here. So this is a queen bedroom room in my opinion as well. All right, click on some of these lights as I go. And let's take you out into the backyard. It's pretty awesome. I don't know. I think it's got a lot of potential in here. It might be worth having to deal with that paint for a while. It would take a while for it to really start looking bad, and then you could just redo all the trim. Would probably be the fastest way to get rid of it. I will check the baseboards in some other places in the house for you as well. So this does have a heated and cooled unit out here, and these windows have screens, which is pretty cool because you can open up when it's nice and cool outside and utilize that space, and also utilize it obviously in the summertime because it has the AC unit. Okay, looks like there's gutters on the back side. I didn't notice any on the front side of the house. Single gate over here on this side. The fence has definitely seen better days. You could probably pressure wash that and stain it and kind of preserve it for a little bit while longer. But really nice pool. I will check out the liner and see how that looks. There are 2 sago palms in the backyard that I see, which if you have doggos and they eat things, the seeds to these are poisonous to them and are really bad for their liver. So just a tidbit on that. Let me see, checking out the liner. Looks kind of a little bit faded on the bottom. I don't know if they have an age online, but I don't see it pulling. Well, it is pulling away in one spot. Hang on. Let me show you this. I think it also said in the agent notes that there was a pool leak that the pool guy was going to fix. So I could get details on that as well. It is pulling away right here, so I don't know if you can see that right there. But I think it has a ton of potential. I really like the floor plan and the really spacious master bedroom and living room. You've got a yard building and a little garden area. Double gate over here if y'all want to get a boat. You can roll that right behind the fence. So I think this one has a lot going for it. It's definitely, I think, the biggest one that I've showed you guys. Let me go check a couple other places for the paint in here. I'm surprised the paint's peeling off those doors, because you can paint latex on those, you know, just those construction grade doors. But I wonder if they painted it with oil-based. See, this isn't scratching over here. Let me try a random baseboard. So the baseboards aren't peeling. It's just the door frames. Usually it's in older houses too that this happens in. This one seems fairly new for this to be happening. But it is over here. You can see they must have scratched a piece of furniture moving it out. So anyway, the doors will, yeah, see. So, but that's something you could do over time, but definitely something to think about. So I hate to be the bearer of bad news on that one. And the kind of cat smell. Travis never smells it, and I'm like, I can smell it in here slightly. Like, it's not overwhelming. Like, it doesn't smell like cat spray, but it's definitely there a little bit. So let me know what you guys think. It's a really nice layout.